Hey guys, Josh here, and today I thought we'd take a look at another Dinobot, and this one's going to be over Slag. Now, this is the Hasbro to card transformer version that you see here. There is a Diaclone version that predates this, and instead of having a red sword, I believe it's either chrome or it's gold. Now, since the internet, we've later discovered that there are different country variations of certain G1 figures, one being Bumblebee. As here in America, we always knew him as always being yellow, but over time we've later discovered that there's red versions, there's blue, green, crazy colors, which are all kind of country specific, and we didn't know that until the internet. Well, the same thing goes with Slag here. This is the version that most of us got around the world, except for in Canada, he's later referred to or popularly referred to as Canadian Slag or Red Slag, where he's exactly the same, except for his face is painted red to kind of resemble the cartoon a little bit more. Now, there's another version which is part of the Classics collection, like I've later discussed on some of the other Dinobot reviews, is this guy was released in Australia and the UK, and he came in a kind of a regular G1 looking box, but in the lower left hand corner it said Classics in the G2 font. So he was exactly the same paint job. Then later on, we had some G2 releases, which you would have a silver one that kind of resembles that of the G1, but there would be a little stamp here on the leg, which was kind of transparent on there of the G2 logo. Then later on, we had a red version, and then you got the dark green version that I have here, which is a little bit more, I won't say popular, but it was a little bit more mass produced. So this is the one that probably most people have if you have a G2. Everything else was the same with this guy, except for he did not come with the rocket launcher or the missiles. Came with a sword and came with a gun. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our Slag here. Like I said, he came with this sword, nice little chrome gun. Mine's got a little bit of chrome wear there, and a missile that would fire, but unfortunately mine is not very good, so pretty much whenever you shoot that, it just falls out. Does come with 3 of these chrome missiles, and the cool thing about this little launcher here, unlike Grimlock's and the others, is you can actually flip this around and then you can put it on this side. So whichever side is your fancy, you can put them on there. It'd be kind of cool to have 2 of them. He could have like double missile launchers there, but unfortunately he doesn't. Let's go ahead and take these off and get a little look at them. Here is the sword, so you can kind of get an idea. Each one of the Dinobots is unique except for Sludge and Grimlock share the same mold of sword, so that's what his looks like if you're looking for that. And some of the stuff is falling over here. Here's his little gun, so you can see that. And it's the only one that will fit in his hand as well. It's kind of like Grimlock there, to where it doesn't have a back section there, just because of the way that his fist or his foot in Triceratops mode is designed. Take that off. Here's what his little missile launcher looks like, and there's a little swinging bit there. And we'll get him side by side, some size comparisons here. And that's what you heard, kind of falling all over the place. There he is with third-party drag strip by Fans Project, also known as Downforce. I'm sorry. It's a little late in the day, trying to rush this review for you guys. Then here is Jazz, which we have done with all the Dinobots, so you can kind of see them side by side as well. So he's much taller there. And then we have Grimlock for the last comparison. So kind of fits right in there. I mean, he is a little bit taller just because of this right here. But head to head, Grimlock's taller than the rest of the Dinobots, which is really cool. Now to get this guy transformed, it's very simple. You're going to push these little bits in. One thing I did want to show off real quick. If you put that up, here's the little spot where you can pull this down and his little Diaclone driver will go in there. So you go ahead and flip that up, push those in, you can go ahead and move those around as well. With this tail section, or with the legs, what a lot of people end up not doing is separating right here. You can't push them together, but before you do that, you want to leave them like this, so you can fit this tail through there. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit difficult. And once you pull that down, then you can push the little waist in. There we go. Come down with these. Going to connect the tail there. Bring these legs down. Not too difficult at all. One of the easier ones to transform, as long as you mind, pulling the legs out, which I never did as a kid. So I kind of just try to force the tail through there, and that's when we ended up tearing up quite a few of these guys. But not too bad of a figure. Do have quite a few stickers on it. I'm not sure if they're where they're supposed to be. So especially that one right there is upside down. But this is the way they sent it to me whenever I bought it. So I'll end up breeding them later on, but not too bad looking. Nice little Dinobot to have. Here he is with G2, so you can kind of see them two side by side. And one more size comparison, we'll put Snarl here, so you can kind of get an idea. Snarl is just extremely heavy compared to Slag here. But there you go. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, Snarl will be the last Dinobot that I do, and then after that I'll probably do Masterpiece Blue Streak whenever I get that in. Also have that Mastermind Creation Bovis guy, and I figured I'd go ahead and start doing that King X Kaiser Masterpiece figure as well. So talk to you guys later, and have a good day.